Hello, welcome all to our simulation project. My name is Devam Bhandari. What are the problems that the Luby pump is facing? Uh, the output efficiencies has been less in the Luby pump, so we will be increasing the output efficiency. The time taken for the stator and the rotor in the queue is a long waiting time. The time for the assembly is too long, and so these are some problems that we will be solving by the help of simulation project. Now the question would be arising that why we have chosen this project. During our undergrads, we visited this company in our industrial tour, so we came to know about this company. So that was a good project. So we thought that the simulation on this company would be a good topic for the project. So we have taken this topic. What is the main scope of this project? The main aim of doing this project that we would be increasing the efficiencies of the submersible pump process, and by doing this we would be reducing the waiting time for the stator and the rotor. Our main focus of doing this project is to increase the total number of assembly part at the end of the day, and the company doing, and we at the end of the day we will at the end of the day the total number of parts that is been assembled is been increased, and the company to increase the total profit and to satisfy the customer by supplying good quality of pump component in a pre-decided quantity. Now the further slide will be explained by my colleague Varun Shah.
Hi, my name is Varun Shah and I am another member of this group. Here we can see that this is the basic flowchart of our project, in which we can see that there are three different type of entities which are coming and will be sent through manufacturing process, where they will be manufactured with different type of machines. After the manufacturing process, they will send to assembly process, in which they will be assembled and sent to the inspection process. The inspection process will be carried out by the operator who is assigned to this work. The parts which pass this inspection process will directly ship to the customers, and the remaining parts who fail to pass this inspection will be sent to rework process. The rework process will take some time, and the defected parts will be reworked and then again sent to the inspection process. After again these parts will be inspected, and then if they pass the inspection, they will ship to the customers. Here we can see that there are main three types of entities, which is stator, rotor and main body, which is also called as bowl of the pump. And the resources which are being manufactured, these different type of entities are bending machine, winding machine and pressing machine. Now this is the main construction of our model, which includes 3 create modules, 3 assign modules. In assigned modules, we have assigned the assembly time of these 3 entities. Then after the assigned modules, there are 3 process modules, which play the role of manufacturing process. After the process module, there are 3 different stations, 3 different routes and stations which connect the route to the assembly process. At the assembly, then the process module, in which the assembly process will be carried out. Then the parts will be again sent to the inspection module. Here the decided module will play a role of inspection process. After the inspection process, the passed pump parts will be sent to the customers, and the parts who fail to pass this inspection will be sent to the rework process, as I explained earlier. Here, this is our model animation, in which we have shown that how the station and routes are connected with each other in order to execute this process. Now from here, the remaining slides will be presented by our next group member, Gunjan Patel.
Hello, this is Gunjan Patel and I am also the member of this group. So as my colleague explained earlier, I'm going to explain the details of this project. So let's open this arena, and as you can see our model, we have used the input analyzer for this entity process. So there is a three entity right here for us. So for the pump body, raw material arrives. For the stator, raw material arrives, and for the rotor, raw material arrives at the different time interval. So we have used the input analyzer for the manufacturing processes, and to get the timing for that. So now as you can see that after the process, they use the stationary route to connect to the assembly unit, and after passing the assembly unit, the parts go to the inspection area, and if the part do not pass the inspection, they will go to the rework process, and then get back to the inspection, and then it will be shipped to the customer. So let run our project. As you can see that waiting time and number of the parts waiting in a queue are more in the process 2 and the 3. So which is the respectively stator and rotor process. So we are going to change the time and resources in our new model. As you can see that, let me open a new model. So after opening the new model, we have changed the number of the resources and changed the timing for the stator and rotor processes. So after changing the number of the resources and simulating the process, you can see that the number of the parts waiting in a queue are going to decrease, and they will eventually affect the output of the process. So eventually efficiency of the manufacturing process will be increased. So after that, as you can see the result summary report, there is a number of the output is increased by the 3. So utilization of all the machine is also changed, and we also plotted the graph for the entities arrive and parts going out from the systems. So, and we have also used the output analyzer. We also use the output analyzer to compare our old and new results. As you can see that there is much more difference in the old and new results. So after executing this project, we can say that the efficiency of the process is increased, and Luby pumps have to decide that if they have space available for the parallel process, they can invest money for the new machine, and they can start a new parallel process, and reduce the waiting time in a queue, and eventually they will increase the efficiency of the process, and satisfy the customer needs as soon as possible. Thank you very much.